everybody. Welcome to week 5 of the DVD Fiends. This is Monday's edition. Of course, this is DVD Fiend reviewing this. I'm actually going to be reviewing a movie which I got as a part of a trade on swaptree.com. I traded off Single Disc Host because it was just a copy, it was a spare copy of mine for this movie, Evilspeak, starring Clint Howard. And this comes in, it's in a widescreen presentation, put out by Anchor Bay. His audio commentary with writer, producer, director Eric Weston, and star Clint Howard as a theatrical trailer, poster, and still gallery as well. So let me read this little part. It says right here. Prior to U.S. theatrical release, the distributors of Evilspeak were forced to cut much of its graphic violence to avoid an X rating from the MPAA. Anchor Bay now presents the Gorehound favorite, fully restored and newly discovered vault sources, including all of the long-rumored scenes of bloody carnage, and featuring a revealing audio commentary with Clint Howard and writer, producer, director Eric Weston. It is an unrated version of it, finally in the United States. I had somewhat heard of this movie before I traded for it, but now I actually own it, and I've actually seen, can't quite see it on there, maybe you can now, it's a little bit of glare. There's actually a pentagram, and like really dark on the disc, and it says Evilspeak, of course. Then it has a little insert with the original poster, and inside just tells a little bit about Clint Howard. I haven't got to read it fully, then chapter selection. But anyways, I'm going to get on to the review of this movie. This movie, of course, stars Clint Howard, as I've already stated. He basically plays as this guy who, well, I'm guessing he's supposed to be in his teenage years, even though he wasn't when he did this movie. Sorry. He plays this teenager who, well, his parents die in a car wreck, and he's put into this military school, and pretty much no one really likes him. You know, he has one friend who is played by, let's see his name, Haywood Nelson from the show What's Happening. That's about the only guy he really gets along with in this movie. Everyone else seems to hate him. His coach hates him. The principal doesn't seem to hate him as much, but the principal's not too nice really to him. He's not really too nice to anyone. His coach in this movie, just as a note, is played by the guy who played the detective on Bride of Reanimator, the one that's trying to find out what's going on with Herbert West and everything, and like his experiments and whatnot. But anyways, back to the story of the movie. But Clint Howard is forced to go and do he has to go clean up this basement of this church that's part of the school. And while he's down there, he finds like this extra rooms with like satanic books and all this other and then like stuff like candles, like these masks of like different types of animals. This like cross that looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like it could be like a coffin, but not quite. And it says Esteban on it. Well, he takes and brings his computer down there, and he actually tries to perform a black mass, and he doesn't do it successfully the first time because he's missing a couple things. And then he finally actually gets the stuff working, and like for example, like one of the first death scenes, it kills the janitor off, and it's like pentagrams on like the computer screen. It keeps going back and forth between Clint Howard and like the janitor, like their interaction, like their confrontation and everything down in like this basement, and he's basically acting like he's gonna rape him in the ways that that's actually what I gathered from it, and it's going back and forth, and it shows like the pentagram like make like kind of looks like it's like a neck, and then it leads up to a big pentagram, and it snaps in half, and next you know it, like the janitor's head just completely turns around backwards. I can't remember if it falls off because I can't quite remember everything about this movie right now, but anyways, pretty much towards like I'm guessing the last 20, maybe 30 minutes at most of like the movie, basically he gets the power, and he gets possessed by this old like demon who's called Esteban because that's what his name was when he was living. And one thing I did forget to mention is in the beginning of the movie they show, I'm guessing it's Esteban and like his black mass being exiled out of Spain and told him never to come back and that they have to stay in the Badlands. I think that's what they call it, the Badlands. But pretty much that's where this like church was made at. It was made on top of this like like tomb or whatever where they used to have their black masses and where this Esteban died. But pretty much he gets like the power and he starts killing off people with like this sword, and he practically decapitates everybody. And he gets like these pigs, like these flesh-eating pigs on his side, and it's a pretty cool scene where like this woman's like the bathtub and this pig just comes running in and everything, breaks in, knocks her in the tub and everything, and just eats her. And I think the pigs also eat one or two other people in the movie, but it's pretty cool. It's a pretty graphic movie. The decapitation scenes, this one shot where he hits a guy in the head with like the sword is really fucking brutal, and actually looks pretty realistic. It's definitely for gorehounds out there, but besides like just the gore, it has a great story, great acting in it. There's this one guy that's like one of the bullies that kind of looks like he could be Judd Nelson's like brother or something, because he just has that look. Who knows? He actually may be, but overall, I would highly recommend this movie to anyone who likes just like demon possession movies, or just likes good horror movies with a good story, good gore, especially for the gore effects. I mean, if this is really computerized stuff, so definitely a damn good movie. And I believe this movie is from 1981. It was made, so it's a little older. And I think Clint Howard was 21 when he did this movie, which actually, that's another thing that's a good part about this. It may not have as many good special features. You know, it just has a theatrical trailer and poster and still gallery, but the audio commentary on this thing is well worth it to check out. It's very informative, and it's very cool just to hear Clint Howard doing a commentary. I haven't really heard any of them that he's done before, if he has done any other movies like that. But yeah, definitely check this one out. This one I'd have to say is my favorite Clint Howard movie now, especially when it comes down to his horror films. I actually like it more than Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely check this one out and pick it up. I don't think it's cost that much, so you should be able to get it for around $5-6, I'm guessing, in the States. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, which most likely it is, but this is a pretty cool release, and it has a good picture on it. And yeah, don't forget to come back Monday through Friday to watch everyone else's reviews. And oh yeah, rate and post a comment if you already haven't, and don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. Alright, bye.